Being a leader in the nation's oldest and largest cattle industry organization takes dedication, as members volunteer their time and effort to ensure the beef business remains strong and sustainable. We're pleased to have with us Gene Copenhaver, who will serve as the 2025 president-elect. Gene, you have a strong history, family history in the cattle business in Virginia. Tell us just a little bit about that.
Thanks, Kevin, for having me first. And yes, I'm a fifth generation cattleman from Virginia. We operate a stocker operation with my son, Will. And so we're in the southwest corner of Virginia, close to the Tennessee line. And there where the grass is green, the hills are rolling, and elevation's right for grazing cattle.
Great place for a stocker operation.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about service to the industry. You've been involved from local, state, and national level. Why is it so important to get involved and dedicate your time to this industry?
The one big reason is the next generation that's coming on the operation. My son Will, or my grandchildren, or my other son. We have to be prepared to fight the fights we need to fight to keep the industry sustainable and to keep things going like we need to see them go. Family operations are the cornerstone of the industry. No matter where we're at in the country, we have a lot of God-given different assets. We do things a lot of different ways in the industry, different sectors, different geographical areas. And it's very important, being from Eastern United States, to have some voices from our area. So that's the main reason, is the sustainability for the future generation.
Let's talk about policy for just a minute, because I know you've been very involved in policy committee and so forth. Would you mind sharing with our viewers a little bit about how the grassroots policy development effort works here at NCBA?
Yes, it actually works great. I can give you a lot of examples being in policy the last 10 years at a national level. Yeah. The policy starts at a local level. I remember a task force I was over several years ago now, and that the policy that the task force started at a local Cattlemen Association in Oregon. Yeah. So it came up through the local organization to the state organization, to the national organization. From that, we had a working group or task force to go forward with that. So it's definitely starts at the local level, state level, national level, and then approved by our board and our membership.
Yeah. Not something that happens in some sort of closed door room amongst 4 or 5 of you officers, is it?
No, it's an open process for any member to be part of, and I suggest members to be a member and to be part of it so you can have your say.
If you don't mind, share a couple of the key priority issues as we think about policy in the year ahead.
Well, the year ahead, as everyone knows, we've changed administrations at the national level. So some of the two main things is making sure what's happened in the last 4 years. We go back and then look at some of the regulations and make sure that some of those regulations get reversed or rolled back. And the big thing is producer profitability. We gotta have producer profitability to be sustainable in the future. And some of the things that includes is make sure our beef is on the dinner plate in the dietary guidelines for USDA. Make sure our tax system's fair, whether it's estate taxes or a stepped-up basis, because we need to find a way to forward that to the next generation. And if we don't have good tax policy, it's going to be hard to forward to that next generation and keep the family operations in line. And that's two of the main things that we're looking for this next year is get rid of some regulations that's been put into place and look at producer profitability, and especially for the new and beginning farmer, whether you're a first generation or a fifth generation. Right. My background, I was 40 years in the ag lending business, and I got to put a lot of young people in business, and a lot of them were first generation. So we need to kind of look at a way to keep this next generation coming forward and the generation after that.
I like the way you think. Thank you so much for your service, and we'll be talking to you more throughout the year.
Thank you, Kevin.
To keep up to date on the issues facing cattle producers and to help make a difference in the industry, why not join Gene as a member of NCBA? It's easy to do. You can call 866-233-3872 or just visit the website ncba.org. Use the promo code C2C when you sign up and you'll receive a special gift.